Dale Farron has been studying early childhood education for half a century. Yet her most recent scientific publication has made her question everything she thought she knew. It really has required a lot of soul-searching, a lot of reading of the literature to try to think of what were plausible reasons that might account for this. And by this, she means the outcome of. It included 990 low-income children in Tennessee who applied to free, public pre-kindergarten programs. Some were admitted by lottery, and the others were rejected, creating the closest thing you can get in the real world to a randomized, controlled trial, the gold standard in showing causality in science. Farron and her co-authors at Vanderbilt University followed both groups of children all the way through 6th grade. At the end of their first year, the kids who went to pre-K scored higher on school readiness, as expected. But after 3rd grade, they were doing worse than the control group. And at the end of 6th grade, they were doing even worse. They had lower test scores, were more likely to be in special education, and were more likely to get into trouble in school, including serious trouble like suspensions. Whereas in 3rd grade we saw negative effects on one of the 3 state achievement tests, in 6th grade we saw it on all 3. In 3rd grade, where we had seen effects on one type of suspension, which is minor violations, by 6th grade we're seeing it on both types of suspensions, both major and minor. That's right. A statewide public pre-K program, taught by licensed teachers, housed in public schools, had a measurable and statistically significant negative effect on the children in this study. Farron hadn't expected it. She didn't like it. But her study design was unusually strong, so she couldn't easily explain it away. This is still the only randomized controlled trial of a statewide pre-K, and I know that people get upset about this and don't want it to be true. It's a bad time for early childhood advocates to get bad news about pub. Federally funded universal pre-kindergarten for 3- and 4-year-olds has been a cornerstone of President Biden's social agenda, and there are talks about resurrecting it from the stalled-out Build Back Better plan. Preschool has been expanding in recent years and is currently publicly funded to some extent in 46 states. About 7 in 10 4-year-olds now attend some kind of academic program.